Well, good morning, viewers. What's happened here? Where have we gone? There we are there. Why is it not? Okay. Okay. Good morning, viewers. Bad news, more bad news. 21 hours ago from the Tribute Democrat. Former Jonestown area man stand trial accused of assaults on teen girls. Now, a former Jonestown area man will appear in Cambria County Court accused of sexually assaulting two girls in 2004, authorities said. Robert B. Ostrander, 56, of New Windsor, New York, waived his right to a preliminary hearing on Wednesday before District Judge Susan Gindelsberger of Stony Creek Township. The Peninsula District Attorney's Office charged Ostrander with multiple counts of indecent assault and endangering the welfare of children and corruption of minors. Charges were filed following a statewide grand jury report. Ostrander was one of four Jehovah Witnesses, right? One of four Jehovah Witnesses members. These Jehovah Witnesses, honestly, accused in separate instances across Pennsylvania involving as many as 19 minors, court's records show. Ostrander allegedly took advantage of relationships he formed within the religious community. This is how they're predators. He took advantage of relationships he formed in the religious community to sexually assault two girls in Cambria County when they were in their mid-teens. The assaults took place from 2004 to 2006 in the 400 block of Michigan Avenue in Stony Creek Township. Excuse me. The ground jury found that Ostrander used wrestling as an excuse to grope one of the girls and attempted to pull down a girl's swimsuit while in the pool. This is a real deviant, this bloke. We need to sit down and take a look at the allegations and the evidence to see if what the Attorney General's office is alleging has any factual basis. Ostrander's attorney said. Daniel Kiss of... See, this is... Okay, so now you've got these attorneys that are going to protect this criminal. The report says this is almost 20-year-old allegations, so any time you have something like that, you have to look at it very, very closely. We need to see the evidence. The three other suspects were charged in separate incidences alleged to have occurred in Allegheny, Berks, and Lancaster counties, the report said. Now, I went on to find this. Okay, 4 men accused of sexually assaulting 19 Jehovah Witness children. This isn't light. This isn't a joke. I mean, this is serious stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Very serious. When it's all coming out, isn't it? And it continues. This is the danger of this religious organization. This is what it produces. This is what it causes. Because their doctrines are wrong. I've always said this. Sorry about this. I'm trying to resolve my sound problems. Because their doctrines cause this. As you know, that's my teaching. Anything you think you need to do to make God happy or stop him from being sad is going to produce evil. And these Jehovah Witnesses, they are crazy. They're crazy religiously lost. Now, 19 Jehovah Witness children molested because of these guys. Okay, let's have a look. Harrisburg, PA, TCD. 4 men have been accused of sexually assaulting at least 19 children within the Jehovah Witness community. A news release posted on the 27th by the Peninsula Attorney General's office said the male suspects sexually abused and exploited 19 minors with whom they had close contact, in some cases their own children. Now this is going on inside these homes, viewers, inside these homes. One suspect, Jose Serrano, 69, allegedly molested 6 young girls, the Attorney General's office said. One of those girls is his daughter, who he reportedly molested in 2011. These people, they can't help themselves, viewers. They need to be locked up. They can't help themselves. Once they get a taste for it, that's it. According to the Attorney General's office, Sereno admitted to the accusations and said he has had a lifelong struggle with deviant impulses. Oh, really, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to what I say to you about what I know of the Bible and how dangerous it is if you get it wrong. Romans 7, just quickly. I've got to do this quickly. People don't realize how dangerous this book is. And they don't get it right, you're in all sorts of trouble. Because if you go into thinking things that you need to do or not do make God happy or stop him from being sad, it will cause these, what did he call it? Deviant impulses. Look, for when we were in the flesh, when us Israelis were under the Mosaic law, I'm not an Israeli, but that's the context, the deviant impulses or sinful passions which were aroused by what? What are they aroused by? Ladies and gentlemen, please, viewers, what are they aroused by? Some of you religious people have got to get your head around this. Your deviant impulses are aroused by the things you think you need to do or not do to make God happy or stop him from being sad. That's the definition of the law. The things you think you need to do or not do to make God happy or stop him from being sad. And 99% of Christians don't realize this, or religious people just don't realize this. And the next thing, they're sleeping with their next door neighbor, they're tampering with their children. They've got deviant impulses, right, taking over them. Sin takes opportunity by the commandment. Now, what are your religious rules? If it's not harming, if it's more than just harming yourself and other people, you have issues, because it will produce all manner of evil desire. All manner, not some manner, all manner of evil desire. You've got to understand what the Bible's trying to warn here. When you try and follow rules to make God happy or stop him from being sad, it produces all manner of evil desire. You've got to understand how dangerous it is. These people, the leaders of these cults and churches, don't understand. They don't want to understand this, because they want you to think you're impressing God. He is not impressed by anything else except the Lord Jesus Christ and what his Son has done for us. He delivers us from this body of death. It's all about Christ. Just believe in Christ and get on with your life. Don't hurt yourself or anybody else. Now, this man says brilliantly he's had a lifelong struggle with deviant impulses. Sereno was reportedly charged with aggravated indecent assault, and endangering the welfare of children. The Attorney General's office announced that in the 1990s, Jesse Hill, 52, used his milling business to lure young boys from his Jehovah Witness congregation. This is the lengths that these deviants will go to. They'll lure them away into something that all looks good on the outside, but it's for them to carry out their deviancy on these young children. He did it with promises of alcohol, marijuana, and pornography to his property for parties. Now, these kids are Jehovah Witness kids, but they still succumb to alcohol, marijuana, and pornography. They still wanted to get involved in it. So where is the antidotal Jehovah Witness beliefs coming into practice here? If everybody, this is what I'm saying. In the background, all these righteous religious people, they're busting with their deviant impulses to do all this wrong. Because Romans tells you that's what will happen in these cults. It tells you in black and white. Please. Oh, please, please, please. I'm telling you. It's in black and white. Please. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. For sin taking occasion by the commandment deceive me. It's these deviant impulses become so deceivingly right in the mind of these religious people that they don't even know that they're being evil, because the feeling of it's so good. The lust of it is so good. They turn into criminals, and a lot of them don't get caught. It's just pure deviancy. So you've got these young Jehovah Witness children, right? Good children in the church, but behind the scenes they want alcohol, marijuana and pornography, because that's what all the rules drive them to. That's what the rules drive them to. And if you can hear that dove in the background, it's beautiful. Hill allegedly exposed himself in addition to groping and forcing minors to perform oral sex. Ladies and gentlemen, these are Jehovah Witness children in their lust, right? Seduced in their own lust, as victims, right? But partaking in this without telling anybody at this point, because they're too scared. Hill abused at least 10 victims and was charged with rape, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, indecent assault, and corruption of minors. Here's some pictures of these grubs. Here, look, grubs. Additionally, Robert Ostrander, 56, right? This is the man that we originally started with, this story here. Ostrander, 56, right? There's a string of these people in the Jehovah Witnesses. Allegedly sexually abused at least 2 juveniles. According to the Attorney General's office, one of those minors was his own daughter, or stepdaughter. There you go. This is why single mothers, come on, single mothers, don't underestimate the fact that if you bring a man into your family that's not DNA to your children, right, some strange man that you've decided is going to be better than the father, don't underestimate the possibilities of him becoming attracted to your female daughter, or a woman attracted to the son, stepson. It's not uncommon, particularly in religious circles. Why? Why is this so? Again, look. Sin is revived under the commandment. The commandments, right, you fools, you religious fools, the commandment which was to bring life, I found to bring death. This is coming from a Pharisee of Pharisees. For sin, taking occasion by the commandment, deceived him and killed his good conscience. Do you understand that? Right? That's what it did. So this guy slept with his stepdaughter, and the other was her friend. He was reportedly charged with indecent assault, endangering the welfare of children, and corruption of minors, right? This is all happening within the Jehovah Witness circle, this group. He was reportedly charged with rape, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, aggravated indecent assault, and endangering the welfare of a child. When authorities tried to take Elam into custody, I've missed a verse. Lastly, the Attorney General's office said Eric Elim, 61, sexually abused his daughter and used sexual molestation as a form of discipline when she was a child. He was allegedly reported with rape, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, aggravated indecent assault, and endangering the welfare of a child. When authorities tried to take Elam into custody, the Attorney General's office said he committed suicide. That's probably why there's only 3 pictures there. This guy committed suicide in a bathroom behind closed doors. They will not, as far as it depends on them, take accountability. They will not. He chose to commit suicide rather than be accountable. In a statement, Attorney General Josh Shapiro, and God bless Josh Shapiro, these cases are disturbing, the allegations hard to imagine, and all share one common tie. That all share, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to this. Please listen to what's happening, what the fruit is of these organizations. Particularly in this case, the Jehovah Witnesses. The 19 victims. And the 4 men who were being charged with sexually violating them are all without any exception and exclusive to being members of the Jehovah Witnesses. This is the mess this organization produces. This is the mess, honestly. These children deserve to be protected and to grow up in peace, not to be preyed upon. And this is what happens in this movement. Ladies and gentlemen, I've only got this channel for one reason, primarily one reason, and that is to keep sharing the revelation that if you think there's something you need to do, or you're being told that there's something you need to do or not do to make God happy or stop him from being sad, you are dealing with evil. You have to run. You have to change your beliefs. Because when Christ died on the cross, the Lord Jesus Christ, right, and said it was finished, all you have to do is believe in that and get on with your life. Don't get caught up in all this religious waffle and toffle. No. Get on with your life. Be a good citizen. Love yourself and the people around you, which means don't harm yourself or anybody else. And all this other stuff, this is where it leads. Really, honestly, please believe me when I say I'm not only just for the fun of it. I've got 1,000 other things I can be doing. But I'm so passionate about helping people to understand the dangers of this, these beliefs that these people have, the way they've misunderstood the Bible and how serious it is. They're all running around with deviant impulses, right? Because they're under these laws and rules which they think they need to keep for righteousness. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm just trying to help. Look, this is the fruit of it. This is the fruit of it all. This is what you're not seeing behind the scenes. The children are being lured, not by Bible studies, but they're even being lured by the promises of alcohol, marijuana, and pornography to these people's places, to be trifled with and to be molested, thinking that, you know, it's all part of it, but it's all under the power of the rules and regulations for righteousness, which cause these desires to become so powerful, these evils to become so powerful and to seem right. Oh, please, honestly, this is just, I didn't expect to find all this. Somebody said in a comment, one comment on the 30th of October, funny that the JWs felt that the exposure of rampant sexual abuse in the Catholic Church was just a downfall, but they'll make exceptions for this and say that their organisation is still clean and under God's direction. It's not. It's not. Here's some more comments, right? It is not. It is a horrible situation. This could be some footage. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is the point. Look, I don't know who's struggling out there or what's going on, but if you do go to the police, my daughter's a police officer. I know they'll do everything they can to try and bring these people to justice. Now, it'll take time and it might be uncomfortable, but I promise you, these people will go to all lengths. That's what they're there for, to bring these filthy, dirty, deviant, misled, evil people to justice. And you can see the effort. He's just explained all the people that have gotten involved in this to bring these people to justice. These people here, they're wonderful, wonderful people that don't want anyone to be harmed. Now, viewers, I'm going to play that again. This is troubling. This is real. This is stuff that you're not going to get. This is real. Please. This is it's showing you that this cult, it's a cult. It doesn't work. The religion of this cult does not work. It doesn't work. No. The comment. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, I start these stories, these accounts that are happening across the world out of the Jehovah Witness organisation, and believe me, it's worldwide. It's a result not just in this organisation, but a lot of religious organisations, because of the fact that they are not reading the dangers of trying to be good people within these religions. There's minor things like, okay, this is high echelon crime, okay, and these blokes will go to jail and all the rest of it. But there's divorces, there's family breakups, and these people never speak to each other again in the guise of this religion. There's estrangement, there's all this stuff, adultery and immorality and pedophilia and all the stuff that the Bible warns against is happening because these people, the Jehovah Witness organisation and other religions, this is about the Jehovah Witnesses here, they're trifling with a powerful set of beliefs that they don't fully comprehend or understand how dangerous it really is if you get it wrong. And they've got it wrong, terribly wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong. And I do ask you, wherever you live in the world, ring the police. If you've been violated or in any way, please ring the police. Again, my daughter's a police officer. I know how genuine and earnest they are to bring these people to justice. They'll do it. They'll do everything they can. So I'm going to close. I'm a little bit rattled, to be honest. I'm going to close there. Gee, gosh. There's nothing you can do or have to do to make God happy or stop him from being sad. That's just religious stupor. And it's dangerous and it's evil and it's causing a lot of terrible harm. This is Dr. Jason W. Morrison, theologist, New South Wales, Australia. Thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, share this. Somebody might see it and it could change their life. And this is all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help people realize that you can be helped from these predators. They're everywhere, and they're clever, and they're cunning, and they've got deviant impulses. Isn't that brilliant? They're giving us the information. They're telling us what's happening to them, and it's through their religion. Like, subscribe, comment. Most of all, comment. We just got into these comments, and it led us to that fantastic video. Use this channel however you want, for the good of people. That's all it's here for. This is Dr. Jason W. Morrison, theologist. I'm rattled. New South Wales, Australia. Bye for now.